cliche of Italy being entirely based around defence and so on is or should be long gone, but you still expect them to defend a little bit better than they have done in the opening half hour. Here's Christian Dalemora, another of that Tanana contingent in terms of where he was playing last season. Now Bianco, quite a tired challenge that. Bianco went over. Bianco was fairly certain he was fouled, but that's a terrifically well-timed tackle by Dalemora. And now Bianco gets another go. Pieragnolo, now Dalemora. Here's Raimondo, that's behind for a corner. Italy looking relatively comfortable, certainly in possession. Japan with that one big chance to get back into the game. Yukotomo hitting the crossbar when he really should have scored. Bianco. Plenty of time for Turicchia. It's Bertola who was in there at the near post looking to challenge. Now Pieragnolo. It's Fabian. Dalemora. Necchi on the charge, and he does well to win the free kick. Pieragnolo reaching across and grabbing him. How much was there in that? Yeah, well, once you put your arm across and grab hold of the shirt, you're asking for it.
Si butta, Pronti, andiamo,
So once again, Takahashi is one of the candidates here. Try and do something inventive. Trying to release Shio guy there, but it didn't really work. Well, they need to be careful again here with Fini's pace. He gave him such a big head start. Izumeki. Now Ogura. See Nunziata getting a little bit frustrated there by his side.
Continua, marca dentro. Hey!
Certainly no lack of effort here from Japan. Here goes Sato again, looking for that run of Yukotomo. Shiogai taking up some good positions as well. Nezumeki. Yeah, there was no way through for Reumeki. Plays for FC Imabari in J-League 3. Not long out of his high school side, but that's a good level for an 18-year-old. Got himself into a real mess here, and Japan half a chance centrally, but Italy do recover the error. Problem for Japan is they've got to make the absolute most of every single one of those, and they haven't been able to do so. And here comes Antonio Raimondo. Now Luis Hassa, nudge in the back there from Sato. Didn't grab the shirt, which is what stopped him getting a yellow card. That's always seems to be the little differential. Here's Bianco. Again, Italy give it away. Made themselves quite easy to press here. This is Yukotomo, who missed Japan's best chance. Luis Hassa. Given away this time by Fabian, and this time maybe they can profit, but predictable finish at the near post. Options centrally. Fabian thought he was fouled, but the referee allowed things to carry on. Always have to ask the question, how many times are you going to score from there? And I think the answer is not too many. There's Dalemora. Now Sato from FC Tokyo has already made a couple of substitute appearances in the J-League. It's Takahashi, but it runs away from him. Here's Hassa. Antonio Raimondo is offside. Opens up here for Tongia. And now Finney again, but this time he drags it wide of the near post. Look at that and think the finish is probably to open up the body and try and go to the far post. Could be such a different story if Japan had taken that chance through Yukutomo. Again, Bianco right at the heart of things. He and Agora having a running battle in that midfield. That's a poor challenge by Agora. Needs to be careful, both on yellow cards. Final 5 minutes. Plus the couple that'll be added for the cooling break of this first half, the opening half in Group B of this 50th Tournoi Maurice Revello. It will all end week on Sunday in Salon de Provence. Reminder that it is a different format. It's the old format, in fact. There's a retro feel to it. Because 10 teams, 2 groups of 5, and the 2 group winners go into the final a week on Sunday. The 2 group second places into the 3rd, 4th place playoff. So no semi-finals. It will be the group that decides it. Here's Turikia. Umeki.
Arriba, ale.
Now Tongia. His Hassa. It's nice and neat and tidy, isn't he? Bianco. He's been the one who's looked under pressure in the centre of that midfield. The Fiorentina player who was at Reggiana last season. Now Pieragnolo. Flags up against Kento Shiogai. It goes down fairly dramatically. He's not happy at all with the attentions of Filippo Rinaldi. Seemed to be something and nothing there. It's a little bit too static, which is why he's caught offside, and then there was a coming together. Rinaldi did catch him, and then there's no need at all for Rinaldi to do that, is there? Here's Bianco. Now Hassa. Played for the Juventus Next Gen team last season. Luis Hassa, clearly someone they're trying to develop into the first team. Tongi was the runner. Bianco's free kick just slightly overhit. Here's Agora. It's another really useful ball threaded through, and this time the keeper comes and is unlucky. Shiagai, the player who was clean through, and I think it comes back off him to get Japan right back into this, and it's no more, frankly, than Japan and maybe more pointedly Italy deserve. He's onside all day long. It's a decent enough first touch, and it's back off him. Shiagai's goal. Feel a little bit for Rinaldi, who was exposed there. Comes out and spread himself. Not much he could do. Now Japan full of confidence. And that is a really good response from a young Japanese side. Remember, this is Japan's under-19s against Italy's under-21s, and to be 2 down that early is dispiriting, but they come back and hit the crossbar and then found a route to goal. 3 added minutes at the end of the first half. Italy are playing with the wind at the moment. One of those days, I'm not sure that's a big advantage. It's harder to keep the ball in the final third. So Shiagai's goal, making it 2-1 on the stroke of half-time. Italy still with a lot of work to do here. Here's Antonio Raimondo. Passer. Now Pieragnolo. Wide from Rinaldi. The referee saw a little contact she didn't much like. So we tick towards half-time. Very, very watchable game this. Italy looked like they were cruising after Japan made a good start, but then Japan have got themselves back into this. Wataru Goto with that long clearance. Japan have a free kick, little tug on the shirt to round off this first half.
Guarda me lui.
So the half will end as it sort of started, with Nico Takahashi standing over a free kick. Not quite as good as the position he had early on. Nowhere near really, but certainly a chance to put this in between goalkeeper and centre halves and make life difficult. Sato there as well, but it is Takahashi who swings that in perfectly and headed wide by Shiagai with the last touch of that first half. It's always going to be a difficult skill at the near post, and he nodded it just wide. So Japan disappointed there, but they're right back in this. It was indeed Shiogai who pulled them back into things. Fini and Fabian from the spot have given Italy the advantage, but Japan still very much in this half-time here in Vitrol. Italy 2, Japan 1.
Petit rappel du calendrier des matchs de phase du groupe B. Dès aujourd'hui, cela se déroulera à 18h, la rencontre opposant l'Indonésie à l'Ukraine. Le jeudi 6 juin, au stade de la Pétassini à Aubagne, se dérouleront les rencontres suivantes. À 15h, l'Ukraine qui affrontera l'Italie et à 18h, l'Indonésie qui rencontrera le Panama. Le samedi 8 juin au stade Arsenal à Fos-sur-Mer. Se dérouleront les rencontres suivantes. À 14h, le Japon sera opposé à l'Indonésie. À 17h30, l'Ukraine affrontera le Panama. Le lundi 10 juin au stade de la Pétassini à Aubagne. À 14h30, l'Ukraine affrontera le Japon et à 18h15, l'Italie affrontera le Panama. Le mercredi 12 juin, au stade Marcel Roustan, à Salon-de-Provence, se déroulera les rencontres. À 14h30, le Japon opposé au Panama et à 18h15, l'Italie qui affrontera l'Indonésie. L'Italie affrontera donc l'Indonésie. N'oubliez pas, pour ceux qui se restaurer, vous avez une qui est mise à votre disposition à la réserve du stade sur la partie droite de la tribune.
threaded through with his man. The keeper comes. A really useful ball threaded through with his man. The keeper comes and is unlucky. A really useful ball threaded through with his man. The keeper comes and just touching his back off him. There as well.
pour mémoire, depuis 1967, le tournoi Maurice Réveil a vu s'affronter les nations de jeu de différentes sélections. Dans le cadre de compétition estivale, 66 pays ont participé à ce tournoi depuis la première édition. Et plusieurs futurs stars, parmi lesquels Zidane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry, David Beckham, ou plus récemment Marquinhos, Bruno Fernandes, Alisson Becker, s'y sont révélés. Cette année, c'est la 50e édition du tournoi Maurice Réveil. Cette année, des équipes vont s'affronter dans les différents groupes des Bouches-du-Rhône. La France sera dans le groupe A avec l'Arabie Saoudite, la Côte d'Ivoire, le Mexique et la Corée du Sud. Dans le groupe B, nous pouvons retrouver l'Ukraine, l'Indonésie, l'Italie, le Japon, ainsi que le tournoi du titre, le Panama. Les phases de groupe auront lieu du 4 au 12 juin, avant les phases finales qui, elles, se dérouleront du 14 au 16 juin.
Thank you. Yeah. It's the same. Ahora sí.
And welcome back to Vitrol. Japan have made this very, very interesting. The opening game of Group B of this 50th tournoi. Maurice Réveil, Italy led by 2-0 early. Seydou Fini with an excellent finish, and then the penalty from Giovanni Fabien, but then Shiogai pulling one back just on the stroke of half-time after Yuka Tomo had hit the crossbar. In Japan, well, they'll play with the wind in this second half, which isn't necessarily a benefit, but might just be for the way that they go about things. Let's see. Game that Italy would have looked to finish off if they could, but it's a long way from that. They're making a double change here. Italy, Scherundor of Braga in Portugal, and Mattia Zanotti, who's been playing for St. Gallen in Switzerland on loan from Inter. Dor is Paris Saint-Germain player now after moving from Benfica, won the youth league there with them. And, on loan in Braga from Paris Saint-Germain since January. Real physical presence in forward areas. He's replacing Fabian, interestingly enough, and Pierre Agnolo replaced by Zanotti. I wonder if Fabian wasn't quite right. He didn't look anywhere near his excellent best. He scored the penalty, I know, but in terms of general play. They've had an interesting time of it so far in the qualifiers for next summer's European Under-21 Championship in Slovakia, Italy. Drawn 3 games already in a group containing the Republic of Ireland and Norway, who are snapping at their heels. Given that one of the draws was against Latvia, they drew against Republic of Ireland and Turkey as well. And they have got some big games coming up September, October. San Marino should be a formality, but then they go to Norway and they're at home against the Republic of Ireland, and really qualification is on those games for all 3 of them. Made life very, very difficult, particularly a 0-0 draw with Latvia. It's 2 points thrown away. They do have the lead by 2 points from Republic of Ireland and 3 from Norway, but it should be more comfortable. There's Ndor. Now Bianco, who's, I think, struggled a little bit in the centre of that midfield. Here's Fini. Now Tongia. Franco Tongia knows the area pretty well. He started at Juve's under-23 side, but then he was at Marseille for a while in the B team. Of course, Marseille just down the road. If you've ever been to the airport and seen the mountain in the distance, it's kind of where we are, just in the shadow of that. More specifically, if you've been to the airport in Marseille, walked out and seen what looks like a big golf ball on a tee on a cliff, that cliff's just to my left. Just look up and see the aforementioned golf ball on a tee. If you have been there, you'll know exactly what I mean. If you haven't, you'll wonder what I'm talking about. Here's Bianco. Now Ndor with a poor touch to give away possession. Hassa just tumbling over. I think Japan might be about to make a couple of changes of their own here. Looks fairly imminent anyway. Italy would love another goal to give them a cushion. Here's Raimondo. A reminder that if the game finishes level here, we do go to penalty kicks for an extra point. Helps them in terms of organising the final standings, and generally considered to be better than goal difference head to head, which I kind of agree with. It's competitive at the time, isn't it? Nunziata is getting more and more frustrated down there in front of me, and I'm not surprised. Here's Tongia. Well, that was a little wild, a little ambitious from Riccardo Turricchia, who was switched over to play at left back with Zanotti coming on at right back. Now Bianco with a terrific hit. Here's Andor. Now Mattia Zanotti. Comes a really good hit from Bianco. Been a slightly frustrating day for him, but that would have been a very positive contribution for the Fiorentina player. You can see from the flags over beyond the players there how much the wind is blowing. That's not the Mistral, which can affect things in this part of the world at this time of year. It's still a relatively strong wind. Here's Bianco. Referee saw a handball there from Sato, I think. Zanotti. Smart little change of direction from Mattia Zanotti. There's Turicchia. It's much more comfortable at left back than down the right hand side. And I couldn't quite get to that. Another of the Juve contingent plays in that next gen side with Luis Hassa. It's a really poor decision there from Bertola, and Bianco getting more and more frustrated. Might want to think about taking Alessandro Bianco off here. That positive contribution with the shot that we saw, but on a yellow card and getting himself into little rows all around the field. Here's Yukotomo. Now Takahashi. Bravi. There's Hassa. Now Andor, who hasn't quite picked up the rhythm of the game just yet. Here's Finney. Now Turicchia with options inside, and I might have to rethink my comment about him looking more comfortable down the left-hand side, certainly in an attacking sense. Here's Andor. Now Zanotti, the two substitutes combining, but good challenge from Nico Takahashi. It's Bianco. Zanotti with the throw. Particularly bad patch on the pitch, just where Bianco picked up possession. That hasn't looked too happy for much of the game. Don't forget Indonesia against those great technicians from Ukraine to come next. There's Ndor. Tongia was trying to hold his run, but because he did, he couldn't get to the pass. Takahashi. That looked a little bit late there from Tongia, left something on Takahashi. Yeah, he was quite accepting of the card, I think. Second Italy player to be booked, 2 from Japan as well. Wasn't so much that he jumped into a challenge or anything, but just left his right boot there. Spread wide by Yasuda. Now Fini. Here's Bertola. Yukotomo looking for runners all around, and they were there. Surikia gets it clear. Japan coming forward with real invention. Even a no-look pass there from Yasuda, and then blazed well over by Takahashi. I suppose the hope is that he does have quality in that left foot, that one of those will fly in. Probably got license to hit these. He was a very accomplished futsal player in Barcelona before playing 11-a-side. Now a chance for Raimondo to run in behind on the angle. And on the counter, clinically done by Antonio Raimondo to restore Italy's 2-goal lead. Another of these young Bologna talents, and he took this very well. Goalkeeper committed himself maybe a little bit too early. Made it a bit easier for Raimondo, but impressive the way that he took it nonetheless.
Le numéro 9, Antonio Raimondo.
Changes coming then from both sides. Niccolò Pisili, and I think it's Yaitaro Nakajima. It's going to be a double change, in fact, for Japan. Justin Honma. Yeah, finally, it is going to be the end of Alessandro Bianco, who's certainly put in a couple of shifts.
Sim, Japão vai ser o 13 e o 15.
So Italy make their change first, and Japan try and find a way back into things again. Kento Shiogai with another very willing bit of running. Japan are very keen to make these changes. It's actually Randa Hiroi to come on here alongside Justin Honma. Takahashi to swing the cross in. Japan might be in again here with Shiogai. What a smart finish that is, and what a spirited effort this is from an excellent Japan under-19 side. They will not lie down. Such a clever finish. Reverses it back past Rinaldi. Second goal of the game for Shiogai. And yet more concern here for Italy. Here are the changes. Yukutomo will be replaced here by Honma. So too Takahashi makes way. Here's Shiogai on a hat-trick, full of running, full of quality as well at times. Really good performance from Kento Shiogai. Here's Honma. Made an appearance in the J-League Cup for Vissel and comes with a reputation of having real touch of class out there. There's the player of the moment, Shiogai. What a good contest this has been, and that will not please Carmine Nunziata. Italy just need to settle, but how many times have we said that throughout the game? Here's Sharon Dorr. Another poor touch, and again Shiogai, the player leading the line, leading the charge. Italy look uncertain defensively as they have for much of the game, and it's caught Tonga in the face, I think. When you don't see them coming, they are painful, these. A bit like a boxer being caught with a punch he wasn't expecting.
Se va via lui mi copri il pallo. Nando. È pronto che arriva Zano. 6 minuti in meno, tieni dalla mano, 6 minuti in meno, è fatto.
So Tongi's going to be okay. Running repairs carried out.
Pronti lì, andiamo. Un secondo. Movimento.
An outswing and corner that might have gone anywhere.
Lando.
Copri.
It's Fini.
Duro.
Nana.
Duro.
No hiding.
Well, heading towards the final quarter of what's been an outstanding game here in Vitrol. It's Japan who've made it that, really. Can they do what they haven't managed to do so far, which is draw level, which is to really pile the pressure onto Italy?
Guarda largo.
Sharon Dorr. Miss Pisili. Now Zanetti. Sebastiano Esposito is about to come on. Zanetti keeps going. Oh, fascinating player, Esposito. About to see him make his entrance. It's going to be for Seydou Fini. 21 years of age. Younger brother of Salvatore. And older brother of Francesco. Talented family, still an Inter player. Made his Inter debut at 16, their youngest ever European player. Spent last season on loan at Sampdoria. Which is his 6th loan away from Inter. Still a sense that he could be the player they believed he would be. There's been an element of frustration around him. He's still only 21 though, and there's plenty of time to come good.
Hey, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Drifted in superbly by Esposito. How about that for a bit of quality from a set piece with your first touch? Raimondo got the final touch, but it was all about the delivery of Esposito. Yeah, it was Raimondo with a diving header. Actually ends up being a good finish that. He adjusts really well and the goalkeeper can do nothing. Kind of curiosity of a goal, but look at the quality.
Le numéro 9, Antonio Raimondo.
So both Shiogai and Raimondo in terms of the top scorer situation at the tournament with 2 goals. Good start. Italy have 3 times produced the top goal scorer at the Tournoi Maurice Ravello as we watch the players take a cooling break. Soro Fattori in 1981, Alessandro Pellicori in 02 and Francesco Roppolo the following year. Look at that sight, not bad, is it? Lovely surroundings at pretty much all of the stadia here at the Tournoi Maurice Ravello. Be hard to find an ugly one, that's for sure. These the 2 goals from Raimondo. Slotted that particularly well. Then we saw the response. So well taken by Shiogai. And Dor, the player who gave the ball away. And then this, Esposito's first touch, that delicate free kick, and Raimondo with the header. And if Japan managed to come back from here, well, they deserve an immense amount of credit. It seems unlikely, but then it seemed unlikely at 3-1 down, so I'm not writing them off. Yotaro Nakajima, the player who's come on. Ishii, central midfielder, making his way off. Italy had a 2-goal advantage 22 minutes in when Fabian slotted home his penalty, and with 18 minutes remaining they've restored it, but what a game it's been in the meantime. Forward by Shirakawa. Here's Shiogai. Oh, Shiogai might be in here for another, and he should have been. What a chance for the hat-trick. There was no flag. Ball through was good enough, and he just leant back as he hit it. Excellent bit of support play from Nakajima, but oh, he'll regret that, Shiogai. Shirakawa. What a spirited effort this has been from Japan. It's a good challenge though from Dalemora. Italy looking to play on the counter with Hassa now. Raimondo making the run ahead of him. And here is Raimondo for his hat-trick potentially, but a good save by Gotu. Chances then for hat-tricks at either end. Shiogai's the better one, and that took a slight deflection on the way through. Another corner ducked in and missed by everybody. Dalemura there went for the overhead. In fact, it was Bertola. Zanotti. Now Piselli. Here's Esposito. Back with Zanotti. And Japan to drive forward with Yasuda. Again, Shiogai's the runner. Those Italy defenders will not remember Kento Shiogai too fondly. He has run them absolutely ragged here. Well, they wanted a foul there on Andor. Instead of that, the referee's allowed play to continue, and Shiogai probably didn't choose the right option. Another opportunity. Oh, I think he slipped. I think in the mood he's in the form he's in, Shiogai's probably earned the right to take that on himself. Here's Sharon Dorr. Zanotti, Esposito, Tongia is always struggling to hook that back inside the angle. Playing a dangerous game there, but finally did the sensible thing and hammered it clear. Here's Shiogai. Just waiting to pick the right option. Homer's made a really good run and the ball was just delayed too long. There's the second effort from Shiogai. That would have been a good finish. First one, well, there's a really good chance. The player from Keio University. Homer. Here's Hassa. attacker Michiwaki of Roasso Kumamoto is about to come on, a player with experience of J-League 2. And Italy too are going to make a change. Rashid Kuda, interesting addition to their side, but talking of interesting, Japan just keep coming and coming. What depth of talent they have. Umeki. Oh, and it might run back through, and it does, to Yasuda. Goalkeeper makes a good save. The flag went up eventually, did it? Let's have a look over on the far side. It didn't, no. It was for the foul afterwards. It would have counted. Another massive chance for Japan. Should have taken this earlier. It just got stuck under his feet, and Rinaldi makes a good save, but there were two ways of scoring there. One was to take it earlier, the second to just lift it once the goalkeeper had committed. Kuda on. Sato, the other player replaced here by Mishiwaki. Does this game have a sting in the tail? Yeah, flags up. Umeki. Here's Yasuda, slightly taller of the two central midfielders who started the game, and both were excellent. Now Esposito shielded the ball well and was knocked off it. Nakajima, who so nearly created that goal for Shiogai, just couldn't take the chance. Nakajima, the Sanfrecce Hiroshima player, has made one substitute appearance so far this season. He looks a player, doesn't he? This time Esposito drove it hard and low. Kuda didn't give Esposito much of a chance, did he, with the return pass? So Italy, well, done their best to give up a third goal here. Really, Shiogai should have had a hat-trick, but looking comfortable enough just in terms of the scoreline. But here's Shiogai. Great strength in terms of his running again. Here's Shiogai, and he tees it up, and he's there to slam it home. The hat-trick for Shiogai. They will not go away. His pass to Mishiwaki. The save pushed it back into his path. And what a moment that is for Kento Shiogai. What a game in Vitrol. Mishiwaki did everything right, hard and low across the goalkeeper. Shiogai there to slam it home, and Japan are still in there fighting. Bravo to Kento Shiogai. That is some performance, one that I'm sure he will never forget. Wow. Slightly awkward one here for Rinaldi, but he deals with it well enough. Here's Umeki. Bounces away from him. The question now is, can they just create one final chance here, Japan? Here's Esposito. Italy just panicking a touch here. They need the experience of a player like Esposito. Here's Shiogai. In terms of this group, in terms of who makes the final, given that Italy are one of the favourites to head through, they need to hold on here, and they're going to need to play a lot better than this as well. And Esposito just wasting time there with his complaints. Here's Hiroi trying to find Shiogai, who has completely understandably been named man of the match. How could he not be? After his hat-trick and his great line-leading display. And there's potentially yet more drama here, because my understanding is there are going to be 6 added minutes. Plenty of time for Japan to just create that one final chance, which is all they might need. They've finished well here. And into those added 6 we go. Italy hanging on a bit here, leading by 4 goals to 3 in a tremendous game. If there's a better game than this in the tournament, we're in for an absolute treat, aren't we?
Temps additionnel, 6 minutes de développement.
Zanotti just slowing things down as he goes to take the throw. Oh, that's given away. They just panicked a bit there, Japan. And Kuda with the header over. Well, in trying to score the goal that would have sealed it, they're giving the ball back to Japan. Here's Turikia. When you bear in mind this is Italy's under-21 side against Japan's under-19s, it has been some effort this from Japan. They have been magnificent here. And more so than star of the show Kento Shiogai. Not just the hat-trick, but the display in terms of leading the line. Zanotti. Andor. Here's Esposito. Over half the added 6 has gone. Feels like a long time ago that Seydou Fini gave Italy the lead with that left-footed drive. Esposito with the bang on the ankle. He was really smart there. Just holding on to possession, inviting the challenge, running down the clock. Cleverly done. Touch of cynicism in what's been a gloriously uncynical game, actually, largely. The clock continues to run down. Door goes short. Now, when Italy were cruising after 22 minutes, you didn't expect this. Trying to run down the clock in the last couple. A little kick there. Esposito wasn't happy about that at all. Referee didn't see it. Agora it was who kicked out at Esposito. Esposito did him a favour there by not going over. Maybe time for one final Japan chance here. Change of direction from Homa. 30 seconds left and they have a throw, an attacking throw. Oh, there was a climb at the near post, but he just couldn't get anything on it, Shirakawa. And that will probably do it. And that does do it. What an effort that was from Japan's under-19s. Fini and Fabian made it 2-0 Italy. But then Shirgai, stroke of half-time, pulling one back. Raimondo then made it 3-1. Shirgai with another. And then Raimondo and Shirgai exchanged goals again. Japan couldn't quite create that one final chance they needed. It will always be Shirgai's game here. His hat-trick, though, ended up being in a losing cause in a terrific opening game to Group B here in Vitrol. And in the end, it finished here dramatically. Italy 4, Japan 3.